Hey, Dustin here with Dustin's Mechanical Plumbing, Heating, and Air. We are in New Egypt, New Jersey today working on this Burnham boiler. What we had was we actually diagnosed that we had air in the system and we had two zones that weren't operating. What we did is we found that this head here and this head here were running about 170 degrees without any water going through them. So they were over temping and they weren't actually opening, which lets the water passage through here. So it's a mechanical or electric valve. So what we did is we changed out both of these heads. We cleaned up this wiring here. We actually had one of the wires not making contact, so when only one zone came on, it would call for the circulator and boiler to kick on. So you were actually getting gurgling noise and cold air on two of the zones on top of compounded problems. But so we cleaned that wiring up here, so that's nice and cleaned up. We got that all functioning. Also, the other thing we also found was is we had to bleed the air out of it. So when you have a system like this where the return or the circulator is put on the return where it's pulling instead of actually pushing the water up, they're not designed to move air. So what happens is they just cavitate and nothing happens. The water just sits there in the boiler and then ends up blowing off out of the relief valve. That still needs to get reconnected for all you people on the internet that are going to bitch about that. Um, so what we did is we took this and we manually fed water pressure in up to about 20 right before the relief valve blows off, to force the water up through the zones, through the house, and then come back through the returns. And then out of these valves into a bucket, we purge the air out and we got the system all up and running. Maybe some residual air left in there. We'll come back tomorrow and just bleed the rest of that out. Um, but here you go. If you have any boiler problems and you're in the Monmouth, Ocean County, or Mercer area, give Dustin's a call. Plumbing, heating, and air conditioning is what we do. And it is boiler season, as you can see. So you might want to have yours checked out before those chilly nights come.